Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC. As you can see, I just hit 22 GTI and we have a bit of a base going. I'm building up, but in between episodes I did a lot of work running around and collecting, well, lava, but also a fair bit of iron because iron is pretty important for what I was doing. And a little back door going in here and look at all that. I've got storages and they all have stuff in them. And I have my storage laid out. I even have a full box of iron, so that's pretty good. And so this is my basic resources going down this side. And then coming back across here, it gets a little more advanced with the sulfur, uranium, iridium, and super alloy. And I've got my rods down on this side, planning ahead with the osmium rods, and then there's fabric. And then opposite that, we have the osmium and the zeolite. Eventually there'll be obsidian. And I don't think I'm going to have tungsten in here, because tungsten is more of a planet cleaning thing. I think that's going to be in a different facility. Anyway, heading back to the top and turning around, we have our bacteria and all the mutagens going down here with explosive powder on the end. And then on this side, we have the fertilizer T1, T2, T3, and tree bark. And then over here, we're going to have the gases, so oxygen, methane, and then eventually nitrogen. And over here, we got rockets, circuits, pulsar, because something happened between episodes, so we got some pulsar. Look at that. 3 pulsar meteors. And then something else over here, I suppose. And I think this is where I'm going to have the other quartzes and also fuse production. Fuse production may be a little bit big. I don't know. I'm going to have to check, but I've got space upstairs from here. I haven't built it, but there is that capacity. So then we can go all the way down here and we have a staircase up. And this staircase takes us into the bio area. Now, I haven't really done a heck of a lot here. We got our eggplant, squash, mushroom, beans, honey when it eventually arrives because we have unlocked beehives. I've got a few containers with algae in because I've been stocking up. And then over here I've got lavas and some more. I'll put the common in and the rare in. And then flower seeds, I'll have a couple of containers for those. I've got the DNA manipulator up here. There'll be incubators for the insects, which we can, I think, already make. And then just going up from this level, we go up here and we have our biolab and it goes into the biodome T1. And really this is just cosmetic. There's no real use for this right now. Anyway, that's the base tour for now. There's a little spot we can go and walk out and have a look over the pond. And then we can go downstairs. And this area here will be, I think, the welcome area. I think I may expand out and put the control room next to it. So like if you're looking at this, the door that comes from the lake, have an expansion out this way. But I've also put a lot of these down. Reason being I wanted to see how far I could go because this area here is going to be my farming area. Anyway, that's where we are and we're going to pick it up from there. So there's lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Now that I've got a large chunk of my base done, it's time to do a little bit more exploring. There's an area over that side with lots and lots of mining equipment. Some of those huge rotating excavators. So I'm going to have a gander out there. There might be a location that I haven't cleaned out on that side. And if we head to the map quickly, because I still have to move all of these once I've decided where my command center is going to be. But if we go out this way, there's an area here that I haven't cleaned and I see there's a vehicle in there. And then this area over here needs to be cleaned. So I want to hop in there and sort that out. Oh, and on my tour, I forgot to mention water, food, and stuff. Stuff is just stuff. And then I've got like a little crafting spot around here. This may move, may change, but for now it works. Got the little crafting bench, got the advanced crafting bench, got a shredder, and the recycler. Anyway, I need to just pick up some survival stuff and we can head out and go and do some exploring. And while I'm in the food container, you'll see that the food is now squash and eggplant because I've filled containers with those. And I'm trying to fill a container with beans upstairs because we'll need to get to the better food. And these are not yet ready to harvest. Right, so now that I'm ready, let's head out. I don't think I need to worry too much about the purification capsules. I think I'm okay there. And we'll head out to the east. We have water flowing up there. That's quite nice. I've done this area. And the toxic area, oh, there it is. You can still see all the toxic plants. Yeah, it looks like there's goodies here. See that equipment lying over there, broken. Oh wait, hang on. I've not been to this one. I didn't bring what I needed to make a life support chamber, so I'm just going to pick that stuff up quickly. I'm just checking that I'm in the right place. Maybe not. This place seems clean. Anything in here? Yep, aluminium scrap. I'll grab that. Oh, nice goodies in here. Plant multiplier fuses. Oh, good. Osmium rod. That's great. Yeah, what the heck, I'll take that. But I think I'm in the wrong place. Let me just confirm. You know, I've definitely been here. I think there might be an issue on the map because this place is clean. There are no bad guys around. Alright, well, let me get some oxygen sorted out. I feel like I need the map now so I can see what it is that's going on. Alright, got all my goods back. And I'm going to just hop over here, just fly around this place, see what is here. But it doesn't look like there's anything toxic around here. No. So the one I saw on the map, I think is that one, but that's clean. So I'm not sure why it's still showing the toxic symbol. Anyway, back up to these containers. I've been in this one. And there's one up there. Oh, there's a box over here. Oh, look at that. All right. And we just hop in here and... blueprint chip. Definitely. Wow, look at all the rocket engines. Man. All right, I need to go and offload into my vehicle. I'll bring it closer. Right, I'm offloaded. And just for safety, I'm going to get my box up again. And back we go. Oh, aluminium scrap. Super alloys are important. Right, so we will take all of this. In fact, I'm even going to take a Shanga because I've been avoiding those. Let's see, is there anything else? There's a container down here. Oh, and it's got a ladder in it. Well, time for a quick offload. I will take the oxygen capsule with, top up my oxygen, and we are going to experience a bunker. Hope this place isn't too big. Right, torch. Oh my gosh, look at all those blueprint chips. Okay, I'm just taking everything. Wow. And another one. Holy cow. Is that it? That is apparently it, and there's a story. Here, far from scrutiny, they'd love to make us forget our humanity, our hopes, our destinies. Whatever happened in the past, we're still human. We should be allowed to dream at night. We won't live like scared animals forever. If you think the same, if you yearn for something else, for more, for a future, join us. You'll find us under the rocky trees. Like rats, we live in the sewers. Search there. Under the rocky trees. Alright, well, that's a mystery. I don't know where there are rocky trees. Man, that was a really good find. Alright, I will do the research on those chips. Woof, I got a lot of them. I'm just making a final sweep around this area to see that I didn't miss anything. Nothing in here. Nope. Oh, more of the aluminium scrap. I really don't need aluminium, but I do want to stock up on super alloy. Alright, I don't see anything sort of hidden, so it doesn't look like any golden chests here. But, you know, I've been known to miss them. But yeah, that's where I want to go, although I have now filled myself up, so I may need to go home and offload. If I'm lucky, I can get some iron and silicon from some of the scrap. No silicon. Oh, wait, there we go. Alright, we've got the silicon, we've got the iron. Let's hop into our box and build this screen. Pop that right there. I think I can put my torch off now. And then I need to go and get all those blueprint chips. Wow, 6 of them. That should unlock a few things. I hope they're good things. Right, here we go. T2 jetpack. That's pretty nice. Fence. Nah, not so nice. Map information rocket. Oh my word, I've been waiting for that. Vehicle speed, T2. Very nice. Display case. Okay, well, hopefully this last one's good. Vehicle inventory increase, Mark 2. I'm just going to leave that there. I don't need it. Wait, actually, I need this whole container. So I will just offload what I can into the vehicle. And I'm going to break this down because I want to rebuild it. And we're going to have a look at where the best place is to go into this little area down here. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, here we go. This looks like the entrance. And I just drove past the box. I know. So, first thing to do, get fairly close. And that's where it hits us. And there's 149 to clean up in there. So I'm going to build the box now. Get oxygen. And I'm going to preempt this whole thing. And I'm going to put a blueprint screen in here. Because, well, you never know. And I'm probably going to need some storage boxes as well. Let's have a look at this box. More good stuff. Let's take it all. Grab a drink and some space food that I picked up. And my storage here is full, but I think I'll be able to increase that. That might be needed for where we're going. Let's hop in the vehicle and head back home and offload. Not before checking this box though. Probably don't have space for everything. Alright, I want super alloy. Plastic not really important. Yep, that and that. I'll take those. Tungsten. Maybe a Tusker seed. Yeah, that is me completely full. So we head back to main base. Oh wait, here's the area that I should have cleaned. I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, just got my direction completely wrong. There's a car parked over there as well. Okay, well, at least I know where it is. It's like directly west and there's only 16 pieces to clean. Okay, I'm back and I'm going to have a bit of trouble because I've got a lot of material here and not really anywhere to put it. Most of it is full inside and then I've got overflows. So like that's where the tungsten can go. We can put the titanium in here. That's the osmium and this is overflow because the container inside is already full. And I collected a lot of silicon because that's going to be important shortly. And I've got almost 2 full lockers of aluminium outside. I still would like to find a place to mine it. And that's what the map information rocket is hopefully going to help us with. Anyway, we continue offloading. And it looks like I'm going to have quite a lot of nice stuff, especially all the rods. There's some uranium. That's another thing that I need to be able to mine relatively soon. There's super alloy rods, and I've got a really nice collection of those, and I've even got a couple of osmium rods. And now my zeolite is also full. It's so bad. Yep. I'm going to be overflowing more, so I'll need some more storage outside, I think. Yep. I'll just drop a couple more lockers in, just there, and then I can throw other overflow items in. Alright, well, look at all of those rockets. Superb. Alright, everything is offloaded, and I have myself sorted out. What if I shouldn't do the map information rocket first? Let's go and see what that needs. So, it's that one. Oh, that should be pretty easy. I'll pin it. At least then we can get some info. I still don't have the mapping chip, I don't think. Right, so let's get that compass chip done. We need a super alloy rod. And we need 2 osmium. I'll pick those up outside. Let's grab the rocket. And this is my overflow container for the osmium. Done. Okay, good, we can launch a rocket. And that's the one we want. Now this will tell us the location or the mining location for various ores. So if we hop in here and we go into the map now, oh, there we go, that shows where the zeolite was. So I was on track, yep, there we go. That is the iridium area. What have we got down here? It doesn't have a circle around it, but I assume that's where the tungsten is. Yep, there is the osmium. Ah, there's aluminium. Yeah, it looks like it's in a toxic area. There's some more sulfur down here. That's handy. There's super alloy. Holy cow, it's far away. And there is obsidian and uranium. And there's a gratuitous silicon zone over there. If we go up to the north, was there anything that I was missing? Yeah, there's the sulfur. So that's where we're mining sulfur. Apparently there's another one right there on the way to that facility over in the east. And then some magnesium. And obviously toxic zones under the mountain that I still haven't got to. Cool. Alright, well that's very helpful. Just want to make sure that I haven't actually unlocked the mapping chip without realizing it. Although, yeah, I haven't unlocked the T4 EXO. So I can't make the T5, which wouldn't be possible anyway because I don't have cosmic quartz. I have a couple of bottles of water on me. Let's head back. I think what I might do here... Okay, this is probably going to take a couple of trips, but there's a toxic zone. And I reckon I could knock it off very, very quickly. So let's go and do that. There are 16 to clean up. And the way I whip through things now, the pollution doesn't even affect me anymore. Right, I still have 3 pieces to grab and I cannot find... Oh, there's some. Oh, sorry, it's 2 pieces. And this is both of them. Awesome, sorted out. Just like that, very quick. Anyway, it looks like there's stuff in here, so let's hop in. I did see through the window one of these. And I want that. Otherwise, there are boxes. I'm going to immediately start filling up on things there. I'll take those. Those. Don't need the rest. There's more clothing stuff. Yeah, I've got that. Got those. Well, I don't know if I've got them, but yeah. I'm not picking them up. A rocket and a chest. And I'm going to be very selective of what I take. Because I think I'm going into a very large area. Oh, sherbet. I need oxygen. Do I have an oxygen hut somewhere? I don't, so I will just consume my oxygen. That wasn't very good. Anyway, there's most likely more stuff around, like in this vehicle. Let's see what we got. A couple more rockets, some good stuff. Okay, let me offload into my vehicle first. And I think I'm going to make a box in my little container down there to store all of this toxic goo. So we'll take that and those. Aha, that's good. I'll do a sweep through here at another time. Let's get to safety, and our safety is just down this little hill. Right, we are here. I will need to pick up some iron, and I think I'm going to need to pick up a lot of iron, because one container is not going to be enough for everything that we have to clean up. So, there we go. We'll put one in, and get rid of all of that goo. Well, I'm not going to grab a water just yet. Hopefully I don't forget, although I can grab the small one, that's fine. We'll offload what we can into the rover. And just preempting things, I'm going to just hunt for another piece of iron so that we can make one more box. And there is the box. Cool. This looks like a pretty big area. Let's get in there. There's 149 to clean up. So I'm going to start on this side and work my way across. Fortunately, we can stay in a toxic area for much longer than we used to. Wait, I missed something on... Yeah, I did. Nah, it's clean. Let's hop down here. I see a whole bunch. Oh, wow. Look at all of that. And it stretches all the way over that way. Okay, another area cleaned. Can't believe I'm only at 29. But I still have a bit of oxygen left, and I'm fairly close to the exit. So I'm going to carry on until my inventory is full. Oh, boy, I regret now not getting the inventory chip upgrade for the vehicle. Oh, well. And I'm definitely going to need a lot more storage. So we continue. And this area... Oh, it's not. It showed us here. This must be another area. And that's done too. Good. So we are 59 down. There's more over here. Oh, I just unlocked that teleporter. Oh, that is a huge, huge thing. Amazing. Inventory's full again. All right, off we go. And that can get offloaded. And I have to find some more iron. Right, I have enough for a couple more lockers. So they are in. That one is full. Yeah, I'm going to end up dropping a lot of that goo on the ground because I don't have space for it. Just grabbing that blueprint chip out of my vehicle, the one that I picked up a little earlier. Let's get that sorted. Vehicle equipment T2. What was the one that I got? I thought I got a vehicle equipment upgrade. Oh, that was not the inventory, the equipment. There was a box that I drove past up here. Let me go and grab that before I forget. Go and throw it into the car. Oh, I did pick it up. Yeah, there wasn't anything of great value. Well, I suppose I could take the plastic. Oxygen is topped up. Let's head back out. Right, I see some lying on the ground over here. And that cleared out this spot, so now we can move further. Going all the way to the top. This is all clean. I need to head down here now. Wow, there is so much. Man, it's all over the place, but this place is really big. Okay, and this spot is clear. So now we need to move further to the north. Oh good, there's more uranium here. Gosh, this place just stretches and stretches. It's absolutely massive. Alright, so let's go and clean this bit up. I need to be a little more careful now. Even though my oxygen seems to be going down a lot slower, I'm much further away from my box than I'd like to be. And inventory is full again. I should have some food and water and then head out again. Alright, what have we got? We've got another little cave thing happening over there. There are little hiding places all over the place. But I am very, very far in now. I don't know if I missed something along the way. But there's some up here. They need to go. Okay, and this area is clear. So there's some across the way. And this is the next spot. We are at 110. Anything on top? No. Must be inside. No, I don't see any there. What am I missing? Alright, well, if I'm missing any at the end, then... Oh, right, here it is. Okay, now this area is clean. And we head over to the side. I'm quite full. I'm going to be filling up like crazy. So I'm going to drop all of this stuff that I'm carrying with me right on the ground over here. And then we can continue. Because I still have a bit of oxygen. So no need to rush back immediately. Okay, I now do need to rush back. And that is what you call good timing. So I'll drop that. We're going to have lots of goo in containers all over the place. And back in we go. Yeah, we were cleaning that. Let's get this since it's in front of me. We're very close. There's only 5 pieces left. Yeah, that means there's only 1 piece and I see it. So head up to the top of this and done. Awesomeness. Okay, and then we can start looting chests with very, very good stuff in them. Does this look like a ramp anywhere? Not really. No. Yeah, I don't think this takes us anywhere. Is that a cave? What is up here? Nah, nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to head back, top up my oxygen, and I'm going to start the loot from that side. This will take a couple of trips. Oof, there's so much. There is so much here. And offload that. Go put the rest inside the vehicle. Cool, vehicle's already almost full. And a whole bunch more rocket engines. Let's see if there's anything inside these containers. Nope, does not appear like it. Anything in here? There's a box in here. And everything in here is good. I need a bigger backpack. Yeah, there's something up here. If I can get in. Oh, 2 boxes. I can drink that water, actually. We'll take the really high level stuff, or the higher level stuff, and then head up the ramp. Go and see what we have in the buildings upstairs. Okay, before I go in the buildings, there's a box over here. I don't need the seeds anymore. Flower seeds? Maybe. And, oh my word, I'm not even going to get into those buildings. Okay, I've got to go and empty out again. And I don't have much space left in the vehicle either. You know, this is a really good time to set up a teleporter. Yeah, I think what does a teleporter cost? Oh, I don't have the obsidian yet. Darn it. And I don't think I picked up any obsidian. Ah, well, that's not happening. I have a little bit of space left, so let's go back to that box in that container. We'll empty that out and we'll come back. Well, actually, there wasn't really much here, so we can pop into one of these buildings. Let's go in here. What we got in the box? Oh, good stuff. Okay, now I'm full. And, yeah, unfortunately, no blueprint chips. Yeah, so I'm going to head back. I'm going to offload, and then I'll come right back. There's no need for you guys to go through all of that unless I do something different along the way. But what I may do back at base is just increase the inventory on this vehicle. Alright, I'm all offloaded. Let's have a look at those chips. So, equipment increase, important but not crazy. Inventory increase, we already have the T1, I think. Or do we? Let's make another T1, and then we'll need to have osmium and 2 fabric. So in total, it's 3 fabric, because I have to make another one of those T1s. So let's take this T1 out. Inventory increase, yep, I think that's enough. So, yep, there we go. We got the extra T1, and now we have the T2. What else do we have in here? We got the speed. Yeah, I could totally do that. So let's get the speed lined up, and then we'll need an explosive powder as well. Yeah, I don't have the obsidian for the equipment increase, so that's not happening. And I have everything, so let's do one more T1, and then, oh, I forgot to pick up the explosive powder. But now I have it, and we can do that. So let's go and load those 2 in and see the effects. So this was the tier 1, not very much. The tier 2 was much better. Let's go and have a look at what tier 3 gives us. Oh, it's a lot. We are going to be able to carry huge amounts. Anyway, I'm leaving this atmospheric water collector just because I have lake water collectors, but this is quite convenient to have located outside. These eventually will be automated and the drones will take the water. And we're going to be using so much water that sometimes the water storage inside empties out and we won't be producing enough. This is basically just a backup, so we always have fresh water. So that's what I'm going to be using for drinking, primarily. And I'll just top up a bit of food. Actually, speaking of that, I need to go and do a harvest. So we'll get all of these out, and they are all offloaded. Good. Yeah, we have water. I don't think we need oxygen, but... oh, man, reminds me. I need to empty this out as well. Oh, no oxygen in there this time. But I'm gathering methane, and I have a little bit of oxygen, so we'll take a bottle with us. Alright, let's get out here and see how the speed looks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is so good. And we are just flying around now. That means that the accidents will be even more epic. I think I just spotted a box up on the hill. Let's go and get that. There's probably a few more around. Oh, look at that. 2 blueprint chips. Wonderful. And you know what? I'm being silly. If I can drive my vehicle through this place, it might actually be better. I forgot I could do that. Right. Blueprint chips. Decode. Oh, there's the oxygen for the vehicle. Brilliant. And the next one is the map chip. Absolutely fantastic. We are getting there. So let's hop in. We'll take the vehicle in. Then we don't have to keep coming back to offload. All right. First stop. We're going to go and just clear out those 2 units. Or maybe there's another one as well. Yeah, there's something over here. Yeah. All right. So let's go and finish clearing these out. Got all that. There's definitely no other containers. All right. That's fine. in here, there are no containers here at all. Right, empty. I've checked that box. There's a ladder going up. Is that usable? No, it's not. Nothing in these big boxes. Nope. There's a little spot down here. Nothing in here either. Okay, it looks like I'm done with this area. Oh, mind you, there's a whole bunch underneath as well. Right, nothing. Come on, give me something. Damn, these were just like living quarters. Let me check these containers. There's an open one. No, nothing there. No, nothing else. Right, there's more up here. Oh, there we go. Get some mushrooms. Hey, some tokens. Alright, that's cool. So another one next to it. Here we go. More terra tokens. More food. We are actually doing very well here. Cleaning all of these things out. And we are not even halfway through cleaning this place up. So let's offload. Look at that, my full container, and it's not even half of this one. Great. I'm going to need oxygen though. So let me fly up to this spot. Are we having... Oh gosh, we're having one of those storms. Now I'm in the wrong place to collect super alloy. Where are they falling though? Oh, down on that side. Alright, I'm just going to have to wait this one out. And it looks like it's clearing up. So I'll just hydrate and head back in. Grab the car and head out this way. And there's a whole area inside this cave. Let me go and have a look at what's there. Because I actually haven't been in here. There was no toxicity to clean up. Yeah, there's a chest in the dirty water. And how much water? Only 100. Oh, look at that. Blueprint chip. Nice. And, ooh, yes. Another one of these. More goodies. Anything up top? Nothing that I can see. That was it. Anything else in this huge cave? Wow, there's a lot of space around here. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm already full. Okay, offload. And there we go. Yeah, that was 2 full storages. I see there's a frog pond already. I need to really get into the bio and the insects. I've been dragging my feet on that, but there's so much else to do. I don't suppose there would be like golden chests in here, would there? No, but there's a mushroom. Alright, I'm just going to pop around the corner, go get oxygen, and then we can move on. Actually, I'm not going to do that immediately. I'm going to go and get this blueprint chip so I can scan that while I'm getting oxygen. Right, what do we get? T3 GPS satellite. Cool. I haven't really looked around here, and there is a box over here. And I want all of that. Yeah, not much else. I think I've already checked these boxes. Yeah, I have. I found another box and another blueprint chip. Brilliant. Okay, I'm not going to be able to go much further. Yeah, I'm almost completely out of space. And I see a box lying out, so I'll grab that while I'm here. If I can fit it in. We have a lot of osmium and we're mining it, so if that's all that's left, then that can stay for now. Well, back we go again. Quick stop off for some oxygen and scan the blueprint. Jetpack T3. Wow, I haven't even got the T2. So another thing that I have to remember to do. Maybe I can come back and finish that looting again later. And carry on doing some stuff at the base and get the bio boosted. Ooh, wow. Almost crashed it there. Man, the driving is so fast now. This is great. And we hopefully can afford the oxygen chip for the vehicle. That's the first thing I want to have a look at. What do we need? Right, O2. That I can do. 4 zeolite and 2... I'm going to actually pin that. 2 oxygen and 4 zeolite. Easy one. But first, offload. Right, I haven't offloaded the vehicle yet, but I got excited, so I've got to get this oxygen chip done. And there it is. I hope I have a slot for it. Do I? Oh, gosh, I don't. You know, I don't really need the light. I'm going to rather have the oxygen than the light. And I'll put the light chip in the stuff box. And then back to emptying stuff out. Now, I don't think I need... I've got a full container of tungsten, so I'm going to take these and maybe a couple more. Because if we get 16 and we get 2 of these toxins, we can make a couple of rods. So let me rather do that because I don't want to fill these containers up too much. Grab everything, head over to this place, make the tungsten rods. And right now, I have no idea where to put them. I have been putting them in a container somewhere here, because I thought I had some. Huh, apparently not. Alright, well, you going in there. Anyway, that's one of those things. Let's clear everything out. I'm offloaded. I feel like I've done enough that I can start making the insects. But first, let's check out the jetpacks. I could totally do this. This is the T2, and then the T3 I can do as well. So, why not? Start with the T2. And I'm just going to go out because I've got all of that stuff in overflow containers. Right, good. T2, done. Then T3. I have a couple of explosive powder, no problem there. Back to the autocrafter, T3 backpack done. Now, what do I need for the mapping chip? Oh, obsidian, I can't do that. Well, unfortunate. It seems like all the upgrades are done. Now we have to test our T3. Oh yeah, much nicer. Very good. Right, next thing we need to do is an incubator. So let me grab the material for that. And maybe I'll do 2. Ultimately, I'm probably going to do 3, so I might as well. I have all the material. Well, then we can hop inside and head up to the bio level right over here. And we'll start by putting the first one right in as far as we can over this way. Yeah, there we go. Right next to it. Don't mind a bit of clipping. We need that. And there. Now I have a space for a couple more of the DNA manipulators as well. Right, what's happening with this? Why can I not open it? Oh, because I bought the wrong flippin' thing. Hang on. Let's try that again. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Darn. Totally the wrong stuff. And for this one, we need fertilizer tier 2. Well, there's a tier 1 in there. Shouldn't be there. Drop that off. Some oxygen and the super alloy. Yeah, I thought that incubator seemed very cheap. Right, now we can build the actual incubators. And now I don't know if I've got space. I was considering expanding this piece just to go over, because these don't need to be linked to anything. Maybe that's an idea. Gonna have a look from the outside. I thought the side was a little bit flat, so maybe it's not a bad thing to have a couple of pieces sticking out. Doesn't have to be huge. Yeah, let's do that. So, one there, and I'm short of an iron. Oh, what the heck, I'll just grab it out the box. There we go. So I'll put the middle one in first, and then I can line the other 2 up with it. Like there and there. Perfect. Yeah, they would have been too wide to include. So what I'll do is I'll once we got the walls unlocked, I'll put a wall in here, and then this will be the entrance to come in. Or vice versa, and yeah, the DNA manipulators will go against the wall. So what we want to do first is probably bees. And we need uncommon, mutagen, and fertilizer. I have uncommon. Mutagen and fertilizer are downstairs. Boy, we picked up a lot of that, so yeah, there's the fertilizer. Great. And we'll go and load those up immediately. So that's the first one. Research, always wait until the research actually starts. Otherwise, sometimes it doesn't take. And you'll see when it's taken because you have the little green dots in here. Yeah, so that's going to make us some bees. That means we need to have a look at the beehive. So, plastic super alloy and 1 bee larva. So we can do 3 of those right off the bat. Oh no, I forgot about the plastic. I didn't put up a plastic box. Normally I put it over here. I'm going to need to shift these all over by 1. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because a lot of the autocrafters, I have 4 down here, but there's going to be a huge amount of autocrafters up in the top area. Probably like 12 or 14 of them. And they need to access all of these boxes and some of these. So I didn't have any plastic, which is why I didn't remember to put it in. But we've got some nitrogen, and we can pop the nitrogen in there. Change the name to nitrogen. This one will be changed to methane, like that. And that's the oxygen. And this one we'll just call bioplastic. Done. Good, that's all fixed. So I need bioplastic. And bioplastic is going to be a walk in the park. Oh wait, it's not going to be up there. Let's just use one of these autocrafters, because I have everything upstairs for some bioplastic. Might as well get it done. Look at that. Just produces all on its own. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to set that back to nothing. Take the bioplastic out. We have the super alloy, so I'm going to head up to our incubators, and hopefully we'll have some bees. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Take the bee, and that one, and let's go and build ourselves some beehives. Where should we put them? Looks like there's stuff over here that might be nice for them, so right here then. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And that will also get our insect stats up. I really do need to move my control room. Oh, there we go. We've already started. So if we hop in here, we've just got the insects started, and we got them started with a bang. Next up will be, at 15 kilograms, we'll get the high quality food. On this line, what I'm most interested in are the outdoor farms. So we need to get to 1.5 tons. Quite quickly. Also, fabric, very important. But we can get the butterfly dome. That means we need to make some butterflies. And if we use the rare larva, we can make lots of good butterflies. So back to the incubator. So rare, mutagen, and fertilizer. And I have picked up some rares. There we go. Got some mutagen and got some fertilizer. Let's grow those. First one is researching. Right, there they are. So what do I need for the butterfly dome? I think I have no problem with all of that. So I'll pin that and go and fetch that stuff in the meantime. So we'll need a T1, we'll need a T2, we'll need a tree bark. Oh wait, why have I got the tree bark in there? They're supposed to be there. I think in my previous playthrough I had the tree bark on this side because we didn't have a T3 fertilizer at the time. Anyway, some zeolite and super alloy or 2. Perfect. And I'll just go and put it out over here. I'll need a door for it though. So let's get it over there and I'll go and get the stuff for a door. Right, door is on. How many does this take? It only takes 2. Cool. Yeah, I may do some more of those. Just have a look at the stats on them and I should probably eat something first before I start yapping. Right, I have eaten. So the butterfly dome gives 20 insect per second. The beehive gives 15 insects per second, but it also boosts plants. There are better butterfly farms than the dome. So for now, I'm only going to build the one. And we can head upstairs and go and get those butterflies out. Okay, there's a panga. It's 230 or something. Another panga and another. Now, it is possible to get... Oh, look, we got silkworms. It is possible to get different larvae from the same recipes. So, yeah, just so that you know that. We're going to put 2 of those panga into our butterfly farm and get that moving. Done. Look at that. Butterflies. And we have unlocked high quality food just in time because I think we may have our first honey. Yes, we do. All right. Well done, little bees. So all I need to do is head upstairs, put the honey into the honey box, and yeah, I'll get the autocrafters up here in time. They're pretty expensive, although I think I can afford them now because I do have quite a few super alloy rods. Yeah, we'll be fine there. And look at how the biomass is pushed up. Very, very pleased with that. Now, I think maybe to get the ball rolling a little faster, I'm going to probably do some more beehives, a few of them, and maybe just one more of these domes. Let me do that quickly. Right, our butterfly is ready. And I have all the stuff that I need to make another butterfly farm. So I'm literally just, or butterfly dome, I'm just going to slap it onto the back of this. If it will allow me, it will not. Gosh. Maybe I can put it on the front. Take this door off. Yep, there we go. And open that up and pop in here and 2 more. Right, there we go. Another boost to insects. But I think, yeah, between episodes, I'm going to put up more of the beehives because they are producing honey and we can already go downstairs and go into this one and say, right, make me some high quality food. And we have beans upstairs. They're all in range. And that's it. We have some high quality food. I'll just put this in the food container because eventually that's all we're going to have in the food container. But we need a permanent supply. So we'll get that. But that is where I'm going to leave this one, folks. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts as we race up to unlocking another tree seed. Wait a minute. Have we unlocked the T2 tree spreader? Ah, we have. Damn, I didn't even notice that. And that is so much better than the T1. All right, well, we're going to have to get into that as well. So I'll be making some trees. Yeah, next episode, I'm going to finish clearing out that area over there and see if I can find a decent place for a tungsten miner. And then there's a spot just over the back here that needs to be cleaned as well. I'll run through and see if there's anything else that I can grab on that side. And we're going to need to start heading around the back of the dome and down the hill. Yeah, there's a aluminium mining spot down there as well. That could be good, although at the moment I'm not really desperate for it. I'm very, very keen on getting to the T3 ore extractor. And that's going to be a bit. We are almost halfway there, but we're moving faster now. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!